What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV, back here for another FPL show, the last one before the World Cup. Obviously, me and Sim have our own little competition going on as well, which not only is the loser of the week branded the shithead of the week and has to wear this hat for the remainder of the episode, but we are also putting £5 in each week. And so far, I think, what was it? I've won 2 weeks and you've won 1 week. So currently £5 up as it stands. But let's get into it and see who is the winner and loser between me and Sim, starting off with my team. And I got 40 points this week with Nick Pope in goal with 5 points. But I did have Ward on the bench with 11 points, so I could have got more of a healthy points if I did pick Ward in goal. I mean, he's getting points every week and I'm just leaving him on my bench every week, but I do have Pope as the other one, so they do have the best defence in the league, so it's hard to put Ward in. In defence, I've got Cancelo and Estepinian 1 point each. Cancelo, I mean, he's had a bit of a disaster last couple of weeks with getting sent off last week. Trippier in the defence with 7 points. Consistent points from Kieran Trippier this year. In my midfield, I've got Leon Bailey and Wilfred Zaha. Zaha missing a penalty, getting 0 points, and Bailey coming on for the last 15 minutes, getting 0 points. De Bruyne, only 2 points. Almiron carries on his good form with 6 points. And up top, I got Dominic Solanke with 5 points. Erling Haaland, captain, with only 2 points. And Harry Kane with 11 points. And like I said, Ward with 11 points on my bench. So I finished this week with 40 points, with the average being 43, just below average from me.
And with my team, I got 39 points overall. I had Ward in goal. I had Ward in goal with who got obviously the 3 bonus, and he had some saves, and so he only got a clean sheet. And he's apparently, since game week 9, only 2 players in the whole of fantasy have gotten more points than Ward.
Wow,
how mad is that?
That is mad.
That's pretty mad,
crazy, considering
how he started the season. Yeah. In defence, I've committed fantasy football blasphemy by benching Kieran Trippier. I was a bit bad mistake. He's sitting with 7 points on my bench, so my defence is Perisic with 1 point. Should have probably had an assist this week, but he didn't get one. Robertson got 2 assists, so he got some bonus as well with 9 points. Cancelo didn't do much, and Luke Shaw also should have probably had an assist, but he didn't get anything. 2 points. Zaha missed a pen. I'd captained De Bruyne, 2 points, so who got 2 points, so 4 in total. Trossard, Eze, both doing nothing, 2 points each. And Maddison getting a goal and then going off early, so only gets a 6 points, with Erling Haaland up top, only getting the 1 point. And benching Kieran Trippier has cost me big time. Big time.
Indeed. It has indeed.
Shouldn't have done it.
You know what that means, Sim? You are the shithead of the week once again. Once again, crowned shithead of the week. Enjoy the hat. For this, last time anyone's going to wear this hat for a number of weeks
I'm
now.
shithead for 6 weeks.
Exactly. You're shithead pretty much until Boxing Day, at least.
Why would I bench Trippier? He's so good. Such an error. Such an error. But my sub, what was my sub this week? I brought in Luke Shaw for Nico Williams, who got a clean sheet.
He's had a mare. He's had a mare.
Such a mare.
But let's go and have a look at the big We Are Tottenham League. We've got a new leader at the top this week, Ian Durnin, and his team is called Deleted Player. And he's got 70 points this week, which is a massive haul considering that a lot of people's captains, Erling Haaland, didn't get any points this week. So he's got Roberto Sanchez in goal with only 1 point. Trippier and Ben White in the defence with 7 and 8 points respectively, with Cancelo there as well. In the midfield, he's got Almiron 6, Martinelli 6, Maddison 6 and Foden 9.
Poor midfield.
And up front, he's got Darwin Núñez with 13 points, Kane with 11 points and Haaland with 2 points. And I believe Harry Kane is only the second player on FPL this year to reach 100 points. Him and Erling Haaland.
I was so close to going -4 to put in Darwin this week as well, and I didn't do it.
Another mare from you. But familiar faces in the other 2 spots in the top 3. Number 2, you've got Edward Lane and the White Hart Lanes with 46 points this week, with Pope, Trippier, Van Dijk, Perisic, Andreas Pereira, Martinelli, Saka, Salah, Haaland captain, and Solanke and Kane up top. So he gets 46 points, just over average. He did have Shah on his bench with 7 points, so he's missing out on those points. And then in third place, you've got Heung-min Son with the surprise sit-hole, 52 points. Danny Ward in goal with 11 points. Trippier, Perisic and Cancelo. Rashford, Foden, Zaha, Maddison, Andreas, and Haaland captain, and Kane up top with Leno on the bench with 5 points and 52 points. So, yeah, it's all getting very, very tight at the top there. As you can see, Ian Durnin nearly 1,000 points already with 998. Second is 985 and third is 983. And then you've got 982 and 982 in fourth and fifth, 980 and sixth. So it's all getting very tight at the top there of the big We Are Tottenham League. But let's go and have a look at the We Are Tottenham £10 League.
Yeah, and talking about a lack of tightness, and Sean Butler is surging to the top, and he extends his lead. He obviously dropped down to second last week, but a big 60-point haul this week, a very unexpected 60-point haul, gets him to top spot with now a 15 plus 8, 23-point lead.
Yeah, he was sweating a bit, so he had to use his bench boost this week. That's what it was.
Oh, I see. He's using his bench boost. There we go. Henderson with a clean sheet. 2 double clean sheet with Shah and Trippier. He has obviously Almiron with an assist on his bench. Maddison scored. He's there. He's got Solanke who got an assist. Kane got on a goal and 3 bonus points. So fair play to him. Unfortunately, Zaha missed a penalty and Højbjerg didn't do much, with Cancelo conceding 2 goals as well. But a good 60-point haul from Sean Butler puts him clear top of the league going to the World Cup, with Marlon dropping down back into second with a fairly modest point total of 37. Did have Botman and Almiron getting points and Henderson in goal, but other than that, a lack of points around his team was a big struggle, and Ward there sitting on his bench on 11 points. And you've obviously you're in third at the moment.
Yeah.
How many points are you behind top? Only 10 points behind Marlon, so definitely catching up.
Not bad.
As you've seen your team already, I've dropped down to 6th with Barry overtaking with a big 62-point haul. Look at that. 62-point haul for Barry. Trippier and Shah as well in defence. Bentancur with a double. Look at that. 14 points from Rodrigo Bentancur for Barry. And he had Ivan Toney as well, who got the double at the Etihad. So nice. But I think the star of the week this week in our league goes to Simon Buckingham. Look at that. 77 points. How's he managed that? Trippier in his defence. He's got Foden, Ward-Prowse and Eriksson, I think, goal and assist in his midfield. And up front, Kane captain and Ivan Toney. What a week for Sai. Who would have thought?
Yeah, who would have thought it? You know, maybe he's doing a last gasp. Well, not last gasp, but maybe he's making up some ground and going for the title this year. Still a long way to go, let's be honest. But let's look at the 2 bottom teams of our £10 FPL league. Starting with number 10, who's gone down, who Sai has leapfrogged him, is Gavin Bain in Brains McLeod, 39 points this week. And it looks like, you know, Pope in goal, Burn in defence, Dunk, Thiago Silva and Patterson, with only Bruno Guimaraes, Bernardo De Silva and De Bruyne in midfield. Kane and Haaland up top, obviously, and with Haaland captain. So just below average for Brains McLeod, and obviously David Harris still with Van Dijk as captain. 4 points there, only 27 points. The only person really on his team getting any sort of return is Harry Kane.
Just how do you like it, I think, David?
And when is he going to start looking at his team? Let's be honest.
Well, he's got Romero and Son just wallowing away, injured on the bench, so it's been a while, I think.
Yeah. But one team I wanted to bring up to you, actually, which is an unbelievable scoreline, biggest scoreline that we've shown you at all in this show, and it's actually Ashley's team. 96 points.
96?
96 points for Ashley, using a bench boost. Alisson in goal.
Bloody hell.
Trippier with 7 points. Van Dijk with 2. Anderson with 2. Kilman with 1. But this is where she really made the points. Almiron with 6 points. Rodrigo with 13 points. Trossard with 2. Kane 11. Erling Haaland captain with 2. Tony with 13. But the bench boost was used. And on the bench boost, she got Ward in goal, Bentancur with 14 points, Foden with 9, and Dalot with 0 points. If only she used the captain on someone else.
Apart from Haaland, she would have been well into the hundreds. Bloody hell.
She would have got highest score of the week and the whole fantasy.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Let's go and look at that highest score now. 117 points. So she really wasn't that far away, unbelievably enough. But Henderson in goal with 6, Trippier 7, Saliba 9, White 8, Shah 7. Almiron 6, Foden 9, Martinelli 6, Darwin Núñez captain with 26 points, Haaland vice captain with 1, Kane 11, and the bench boost as well. So you got McAllister with Brighton 9 points and Rodrigo 13 points. So that's a massive haul there, 117 points. But unbelievable from Ashley over there.
Unbelievable scenes. Fair play.
Yeah, so that brings an end to this year's FPL show. I mean, we will be bringing you one back just before the end of the year after the Boxing Day fixtures. But Sim, you remain shithead of the week until then.
Yeah, it's not the time you want to go in shithead of the week. We're going into a World Cup. Then you remain shithead for 6 weeks now. So
I think you should wear the hat every episode until then.
Yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you?
Every single We Are Tottenham TV show until then.
You would like that. No, this is too itchy, man. I can't do it for that long. Well, it's just 20 minutes is too. I mean, 10 minutes is enough. I need to get this hat off, man.
All right, well, we'll leave it there. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. We've shown you the winners and the losers. As of now, going into the World Cup, I think I take a £10 lead into the break. And we'll see you all next time. Like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, come on, you Spurs.